welcome to today's video. So today we are going to be doing some unique ASMR, some different ASMR, some different ASMR, some different ASMR. So I have a bunch of different items. 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 I have a bunch of different items that we're going to be placing right above the microphone, right around, above, on the microphone, above it, on, scratching, above and on the microphone. This is going to be very fast and aggressive. It's going to be very intense. It's going to be very tingly. Very tingly. Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Good. So, we have these items. Right here. We also have no mic cover on, but we have a bunch of items, like I said. Putting them on the mic, putting them right on the mic. We're putting it right on, putting it right on the, we're putting it right on the microphone. A bunch of different things, okay? You are going to sit back. There's going to be some loud sounds, possibly. I don't know. Deal with it. You got to deal with it. Can you hear my voice right now? Is it loud? Is it loud enough? Can you hear me? What if I talk through this? What if I whisper? Real loud? What if I talk really loud? Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you hear me if I talk like this loud? Can you hear me if I talk like this? Can you hear me if I talk like this right now? Welcome to this ASMR video. Is that too loud? I don't know. I hope the volume ain't cutting out. That would not be good if the volume cut out. Welcome. ASMR. You're going to deal with it. You're going to get tingles from it. You're going to really enjoy this video. You're going to love how loud this video can be. You love it. You absolutely love it. You can't get enough. You need to watch this video every single day now. Good. I'm also going to chill. We're also going to chill a little bit. We're also going to relax a little bit. We're going to relax a little bit. Do you like this aggressive ASMR? I did this video on Patreon a while back, and I thought I would try it on YouTube now. So we'll see. Okay, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna do a little bit of loud ASMR. Just a little bit of loud ASMR, just so you can get the tingle. What if I whisper real loud? What if I scratch on this? What if I scratch real loud? What if I tap? What if I scratch and tap? What if I do scratching and tapping? What if I do scratching and tapping? What if I did that? Would that be enjoyable for you? Yes or no? Yes or no? Did you like that? Was that too loud? Was this too loud for you? Did you not enjoy this? Was it too loud? Is it too loud of ASMR for you? I don't know. You need to let me know in the comments. I don't know. I can't get into your mind. I can't read your mind, guys. You need to tell me now. You need to relax now. You need to relax right now. You need to relax right now. Tingles, 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 tingles. What if I whisper real loud? Can you, what if I whisper like this? Does that do anything for you? Does that do anything? What if I whisper super loud? What if I talk real loud? Does that do anything? Okay, good. What if I talk very quietly in a very relaxing, whispered, soft-spoken voice? Does this do anything for you? Is this very relaxing right now? Is this very calming right now? Is this very cozy right now? What if I were to just talk really loud right now? Would that do anything for you if I just shouted at you? If I shouted at you to relax, would that make you relax? What do you think? What if I shouted at you? What if I shouted at you really loud? Would that make you relax if I shouted at you really loud? Would that do anything if I just shouted at you? If I just real loud, real loud, real loud, real loud. Would that do anything? But relax. If you tried relaxing, relax. You tried relaxing. Have you tried relaxing? Look at the ring. Look at the ring. Look at the ring. Good. Keep looking. It's getting distorted. Keep looking. You can see it. You can still see it. Can you see it? Relax. Tingles. Perfect. Flawless victory. Scorpion wins. Tingles. Okay. What if I put this Red Bull over the mic? What if I put this Red Bull over the mic? What if I put this Red Bull over the mic? What if I put this Red Bull over the mic? What if I just did this? And what if I started talking a little louder? What if I started talking a little louder? What if I did that? Would that help you relax? Would it help you relax if I just started shouting at you? Would that help you? Would it help you relax? Would it help you get the tingles if I just shouted at you? Would that help? Would that help? Would it help you? Would it? What if I whispered really quietly? What if I whispered really quietly? Would that help you go to bed? Would this help you go to bed if I whispered real loud? Did it help you? What if I talked real loud? Would that help you go to bed? Would that help you relax if I just shouted at you? I hope this fucking volume ain't cutting out. What if I whispered really quietly? What if you just listened to my voice and you just got really tired because of it? What if that happened? What if I just snapped my fingers and you automatically got tingles? What if this got you tingles? If I just did this and it relaxed you and you were able to fall asleep really quick, what if that happened? Have you tried letting that happen? Have you tried it? What if I just rubbed my hands together? What if I clapped my hands real loud? What if I did that? What if I just did this? Would that help you at all? I don't know. You have to tell me. You have to tell me what would happen if I shouted at you through this little styrofoam box. What would happen? What would happen if I just shouted at you to sleep? What would happen, man? What would happen if I just told you go to bed right now? What would happen if I did that? What if I shouted at you? Would that help? Okay. Did that help if I shouted at you? Shouted at you? Shouted? Did you like this mason jar tapping? Did you like this? Did you like the tapping? Good. Let me know what your favorite trigger was in this video if you're still watching this video. If your eardrums have not blown. What is your favorite trigger in this video? Do you like when I shout at you? Do you like when I shout at you? When I tell you go to bed? When I tell you to go to bed? Does that help you? Did that help you if I told you to go to bed? Did it help you if I shouted at you to go to bed? Yes. Yes. Perfect. What about if I whispered? What about if I whispered? Can you still hear me if I whispered? Can you still hear me if I whispered? Can you still hear me if I talk louder? Can you still hear me if I whisper in a low voice? Can you still hear me if I... Can you hear that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What if I talked real quietly like this? What if I just whispered right in your ear like this? What if I came right to your ear and I whispered and I told you to get a little bit of tingles, 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 tingles. What if I did that? Would that help you get the tingles, 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 tingles? What if I just a little bit? What if I just? What if I just did that? What about if I shouted really loudly to go to bed? Would you go to bed? Would you get it if I told you to get it? What if I whispered? What if I just whispered right in your ear? What if I just whispered right in your ear and I tapped on this and I put this right to your eardrum and I just started tapping? Would that help you go to bed? Would that help you get tingles? Would it help you get tingles? Would it help you go to bed? Would it help you go to bed? What if I whispered really quietly? What about if I tapped this really quietly? What if I tapped on this really quietly? Would that help you get to bed? Would it help you sleep if I just softly spoke in your ear while softly tapping this in your ear? Does that make you tired? Does that make you relaxed? Does it maybe even give you tingles if I did this? Is this working? What about if I shouted at you to go to bed? Would you go to bed? What about if I told you to go to bed? What if I just whispered in your ear very quietly? Would you be able to go to bed? If I just whispered in your ear. If I just whispered in your ear. What about if I whispered in your ear and breathed on you? Like that. Would you like that? Would that help you relax? Would that help you sleep? It's almost like a fan. Perfect. Perfect. What about if we put this right over your head like a headband, and this came right over your ears, and I just started tapping on it? Would this help you get tired? Would this help you sleep? Would this help you get the tingles? Would this help you get the tingles? Would it give you a little bit? Would it just give you like a little bit of tingles? Just a lot. What if I scratched on it? What if I just scratched your ear? What if I just scratched your ears? What if I just scratched? What if I just scratched your ear? Left, right, 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 left. What if I just scratch on your left ear, right ear, left ear, ear, right ear, left ear. What if I just scratched you? What if I just scratched you? What if I just scratched you like that? Right up on your ears like that. What if I just scratched you? What if I just started scratching you? What if I just started scratching your face, scratching your face? Does that help you relax? Did that help you relax? Oh, the air went off. The air went off. Does that make you tired? The air going off made you really tired. Oh, that's beautiful. What if I whispered real loud? What if I put this to my face and whispered really loud? Does that give you tingles? What if I put this right to your ears and shouted at you? Does that do anything? Good. It did. Perfect. Perfect. What if I just scratched on your ear balls? Your ear balls. What if I just scratched on your eardrums? I don't know why I said ear balls. What if I scratched on your eardrums? Focus. What if I scratched on your eardrums? Would that make you tired? If I just gave your ears a massage by scratching, what if I just scratched your ears? What if I just scratched your ears? What if I just scratched your eardrums? What if I just scratched? What if I just scratched? What if I just scratched? Would that help you sleep? Would that help you sleep if I did that? Would that help you sleep if I did that? Would that help you sleep if I did that? Would that help you sleep if I did that? Perfect. Okay, guys, listen. You need to do something for me right now. You need to do something right now besides relaxing and all that stuff. But I need you to, if you're too tired right now, then I need you to come back tomorrow morning and I need you to comment what you thought of this video. Okay? Was it the right amount of aggressiveness? Do you want more aggressive than this? Would you like it turned back a notch? This won't be a normal video. I'm just saying if I did something like this again. So don't worry. But what you thought of this video, what your favorite part of the video was, stuff like that, because I need the feedback so I know what to do, right? But yeah, I did something like this on my Patreon a while back, but I didn't do it like the shouting thing. That was just kind of new. But I was doing the like putting things over the mic and tapping on them and stuff like that, and like talking through it. But I wasn't doing like all that stuff. But yeah. But follow me on Patreon if you want new type of videos. I do a lot of like weird things on Patreon, like new stuff that I wouldn't put on YouTube, and then I have other tiers and things like that. Also, you can check me out on Instagram. Follow me on that if you want to. But anyway, yeah, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know. Sleep good.